Hey there, it's Ryan again.
And Tristan.
And we have just completed the downstairs ceilings.
All done, finally.
It was quite a task, wasn't it?
Yeah, it took forever.
It did. And good thing I'm such a hard worker. Right, Tristan?
Whatever you say.
How well do I work?
He works well at cleaning, just like a woman.
You know what? You work so good, I think you's a woman. It took a lot of team effort to get this done. There's roughly 3,000 square foot per floor, so it took us 3,000 square feet of ceilings to do in, what's the name of today? Wednesday. So would you say 3 days? Is that right?
Yeah,
3 days.
Yeah.
And it is in the afternoon.
4:20.
4:20 in the afternoon.
That's a good number.
So we were able to finish it up before the day's end. We are going to walk you through and tell you each of the techniques we use per room. As you can tell on the ceiling above me, we actually used the Ironton 8.5-inch sander. How did you think that one worked on the new drywall?
It worked amazing on the new drywall, to say the least, but when it came to old drywall in the other rooms, it was better to spray it with either Pine Sol and soap with water and get the scraping.
Right, using a garden sprayer.
Yeah, a garden sprayer.
Okay, so we're going to go through and start showing you these things. It's day 2 of removing the popcorn ceiling by hand. You did a little bit. These are workman's hands. I have been scrubbing it and scraping it. We tried using the sander as explained yesterday. They painted this popcorn, which just caused the sandpaper to gum up. We've only got a small section left to finish, and hopefully
It won't take long.
it should. But as you can see, the sander does not work like I stated. Ryan needs to learn how to lift him one day.
Don't be a vagina. I'm just trying to sand this and work.
It ain't working.
We got 3 dots out of the whole ceiling. That actually worked. Now it's time to listen to Tristan and scrape the ceiling.
Ryan finally listened to me to wet the ceiling, and let's get to scraping. What do you think about it, Ryan?
I think I'm a team player, and what my idea was to do this the entire time, but you wanted me to go ahead and try the sander. But I tried it for you, and this is what I came up with, so we can go ahead and spray the ceiling.
You said I wanted to do the sander?
Yes.
You're so full of it. Just like in the first video, you said that you've done all the work.
Just majority.
Yeah, right.
Not all, majority.
You're so full of it.
And Julie, he says I talk to you too much on the phone.
Because he's always ratting on me about it.
It's okay, Julie. You know what I mean.
It's nothing against you, Julie. It's just he's always on this phone, and he happens to talk to you a good amount.
There's Tristan taking my advice and scraping the ceiling after
You're so full of it.
we wetted it. As you can tell, we sprayed it, didn't let it soak very long, and it's just coming down really well. So in this situation, the sander did not work nearly as well as the old-fashioned method of spraying it and scraping it. Here's Tristan in the downstairs office, scraping the ceiling, and we went ahead and wetted the ceiling again. What do you think, Tristan?
Scraping is a lot easier than sanding.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming off much easier. I would have to agree with that theory.
And we're just gonna have to sand it after we get done scraping it so we make everything smooth.
Yeah. Are you gonna run your mouth some more, Tristan?
Only if I have to.
Only if you have to. You know what my grandma used to say?
What'd she say?
Boy, your mouth runs like a clapper bone in a goose's ass.
Oh, that's funny that she mentioned it to you.
Well, she would actually tell that to a lot of other people. Not me. Actually, she probably said it to me
probably
too.
said it to you several times.
Okay, we'll show you a finished product here shortly. Hey, here we are again, just showing you a little bit of the progress from wetting it and scraping it. And it's literally just falling off the ceiling. If you put tarps down, it's not nearly as bad to clean up. And definitely works better than a power sander. Would you agree, Tristan?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. And we've got about 1/8 of the room done.
And we're back, Ryan and Tristan. What I'm first going to do is walk you through the rooms that we've done. Starting with our laundry room. There's, of course, there's no light in here, but we had to sand these ceilings. As you can see, it took several back and forth going on the sander. And then what we had to do next is coming through the kitchen. And we also had to sand in here as well because there's new drywall placed up on the ceiling. And then from there, we went to the family den. And here we tried to sand to start out with. You can see over here in the corner, but it took absolutely forever just to get that little section done. So we started spraying it with the garden sprayer with either pine sol and soap, which allowed us to scrape the ceiling and get the process rolling at a much faster rate. And then right over here, we have new drywall. So what we're going to have to do is sand it more with the sander and go from there since it looks like there's a leak in the ceiling. And then we went to this hallway, same process. We sprayed it and then scraped it. And then we went to this cigar room. And from there, we just sprayed it and scraped it as well. And we're, of course, most of the walls you see, we still have a little bit of scrape lines. So we're just going to do one layer of the sanding and we should be good to go. And then we went to the master bedroom on the first floor. We did the little entry hall in the master bedroom and we scraped as well. Then we went to the master bedroom and we did the same thing. Ceilings turned out pretty well, I would say, at least, wouldn't you, Ryan?
Yeah, they turned out great by wetting them and sanding them. Wetting them versus sanding them.
Okay, and then we have 2 more rooms on this main level. Like Ryan said in the last video, this first level is roughly 3,000 square feet. So it took us roughly 3 days. And then we did this room right here. This room is one of the larger rooms, to say the least. And we did the same process of spraying and scraping. It's all old drywall. And then we go to our dining room, and through here, it's sporadic. We have new drywall and old drywall, and believe it or not, still spraying and scraping still was our best route to go in this room, to say the least.
And in my opinion, even when we were sanding, I think the spraying and the scraping went by much faster than the sanding.
The only thing with it is you got to make sure you throw down some cloths and stuff because it does make a huge mess with the spraying and scraping.
It did, and we did use a lot of tarps and drop cloths in order to do it. And then we're going to move to the upstairs and start on those ceilings probably tomorrow then.
But as you can see, Ryan did an amazing job cleaning up afterwards. Thank you, Ryan. We appreciate it. You know it's true. He cleaned like a woman.
Are you going to tell us a joke, Tristan?
Nah, you got the jokes, buddy. I just tell the truth.
Okay.